All right. Welcome to the 12th episode of the Talking Ball podcast. It's been a couple weeks, but no shortage of sports news to talk about. Isn't that right, Kyle?
Oh, yeah. Finally figuring out the schedules because you're back in school. I actually just found out I could potentially get my shift changed at work.
Oh, boy.
So still trying to figure that out, but we're here today. And we
are here today.
We can finally talk about our team, the Giants.
Yeah, they finally made some moves.
Yeah, they acquired those mid-tier free agents that Charles Johnson was expecting to sign because he didn't want to pay upper echelon money to free agents this offseason.
Have they even spent over $50 million in this offseason?
I don't think they've even passed 8 figures yet.
No. But nevertheless, the Giants have made some moves. We can get into that.
Tons of re-signings and like the high-tier free agents are finally getting off the market. I don't think there's many left.
That's true.
The WBC roster has been made for at least Team USA.
It's been made. It's set for all the teams.
And also there's a trouble in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
So we can elaborate on that in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we start? What do you want to start with? Do you want to start with the Giants or do you want to start with the free agency news?
We can get into like some of the bigger names free agents, and we can get in, lead that into the Giants.
All right.
But that's right. We have seen some more of the big dominoes fall for free agency. We're pretty much getting to the point where everything is like on its way to getting resolved. I mean, there are still some free agents available, but some of the big names that were talked about since our last episode have chosen new teams. Just off the top of my head, probably in my opinion, I think the biggest surprise was Framber Valdez to the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody saw that coming.
And this just happened this week. Like this only happened 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
A 3-year, $115 million deal. I think I said this before we recorded. I'm pretty sure this has got AJ Hinch's fingerprints all over this deal because he worked with him in Houston. Obviously, helped develop him.
Mm-hmm.
And for no other reason, what I think Framber Valdez of all pitchers, considering his character now that everyone knows, should get $38.3 million a season.
Yeah.
Especially with Tarek Skubal, which you just notified me.
Yeah, we'll get into that too.
He won his arbitration deal, and now he's still a free agent to be at the end of the year.
Mm-hmm. So
how are you going to pony up the money to pay your superstar?
Well, in talking about Skubal for a second, just the fact that he won his arbitration, the Tigers and Tarek Skubal went to their arbitration hearing, and Skubal's camp filed at $39 million, and the Tigers filed, I think, at $19 million. And
just the difference alone is insane.
Yeah, and so it ended up going in Skubal's favor. So he will be getting paid $39 million this year, which probably means he's going to be demanding the same amount, if not probably more.
He's probably gonna
for his next big contract.
I would not be surprised if he asked for like a stake in Tesla or something.
Yeah, but that was pretty interesting. I mean, we'd known for a while that they were, that was because that was when the Skubal trade rumors were really going around, like back in September and early in January.
Yep.
But they finally just had the arbitration hearing, and so Skubal got what he sought out for.
Well, yep, he will not be a Dodger for at least 2026.
At least.
Unfortunately, I can kind of understand why he'd want $39 million because when you think about it long term, there probably won't be a season next year in 2027.
Well, I mean, we don't know, but that could be possible.
But just in case, he wants that guaranteed money.
Yeah.
At least for this season, and then next year, and then like this upcoming offseason after he opts into free agency, he might not have much time to get a good long-term deal.
Yeah.
Because the doors are going to get shut in December. So he only has a month to get his deal that he wants, especially with Scott Boras too.
Well, yeah, that'll we've been we've been hearing uh a little bit of talk from some of the people involved with the whole potential lockout and the whole CBA debacle, and we're not 100% sure how first of all, how this next off season is going to play out, right? Because having to factor in everything with potential lockout, even potentially no baseball at all next year, but that's a season away. But staying in the present moment, that was it was like, oh, breaking news, it's all time record, biggest arbitration hearing. It was funny because I saw this story. I think I saw this story yesterday where there was somebody online talking about I think it was in 2000, going into the 2010 season, and when Tim Lincecum was in his prime, he was going into his arbitration hearing, and he was just coming off of his 2 consecutive Cy Young Awards in 2008 and 2009.
Sounds familiar.
And I think it was, he wanted, like, Lincecum wanted like 18 or 19 million, but the Giants were looking at like just like 9 million. And so all Timmy had to do was bring in his 2 Cy Young Awards to the hearing, and the Giants were like, all right, no questions asked, Timmy, we'll give you what you want.
Yeah,
because they would have been stupid to not do that.
Like, even if his fall off was very steep, you still have to. They were still in like win now mode. Obviously, they would win 3 World Series in the span of 5 years, and Timmy being a major part of at least 2 of them.
Yeah,
somewhat. But yeah, the fact that he got 39 million, that number still is just crazy to me. Just the difference in what the Tigers were offering compared to what Skubal wanted. Skubal's playing like, Skubal knows what he's worth.
Yeah.
Like, there was that whole, oh yeah, I would trade Bryce Eldridge plus like our top 10 prospects for Skubal.
No.
Like, it was a little over exaggerated, but yeah, I would have traded like Eldridge and top prospects for him.
Eldridge would have been in a trade package for 100%. Any kind of player of that skill level and of that provenance. But
something that confused me. Unfortunately for Kai Tang fanboys, last week
he got traded to the Astros.
Get traded to the Astros for Houston's number 13th ranked prospect. I'm gonna butcher this. Jansel Villarroel.
I'll take your word for it.
a catcher / outfielder prospect.
Oh, catcher / outfielder. Well, we know if he ends up making it to the big leagues one day, it'll be either one or the other.
Nah, dude, it's Daniel Susac season.
But yeah, that was another little bit of news.
And then I believe it was the day after our last episode, after we talked about Kyle Tucker. The very next day, we were talking about the other free agents. One of them being Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette. Oh yeah, there was rumors that he really liked the Phillies, and the fact that Don Mattingly had signed on to be their bench coach this season, and given that they had ties in Toronto, a lot of people were thinking, oh, he's going to sign with the Phillies, but nope, he pulled a 180. And signed with the Mets.
Yep, $126 million guaranteed with an AAV of $42 million over the next 3 years.
But I think there's an opt-out after.
After the first and second year.
After the first and second.
So if he has another career season, if he's Bo Bichette, he can probably opt out to maybe go to the Phillies and get more money.
Yeah, but then you have to take into consideration a possible lockout. Maybe he should just.
That's true. Maybe he should just.
And then he'll get another.
It would be stupid to opt out, especially if there's no baseball. Well, since the Phillies didn't get the man they wanted, their consolation prize was re-signing Real Muto, who was a free agent to be.
Yeah, that was a shocker.
3 years, $45 million, team-friendly deal. He's back. He's gonna probably retire as a Philly.
Probably.
Like, people, I remember him more as a Philly than a Marlin now.
I mean, I remember when he was on the Marlins, but people will know, like. If he ever gets to the Hall of Fame, which I don't know if he will.
Yeah, he's like Hall of very good. He gives me he's like Hunter Pence tier to me.
Yeah.
Like, very good in his prime. He's kind of faded a little bit, but he's still solid. Like,
speaking of the Hall of Fame, I did see a report that the what do you call it? The Hall of Fame plaques that each player gets, right? Because each player, is wearing a cap, right?
Oh,
Right?
is this
They announced that Jeff Kent will be wearing a Giants
Yep.
hat. I think Carlos Beltran will be wearing. He'll either be wearing a Mets
I thought he was
or
gonna wear, like-
Royals,
yeah, I thought he was gonna wear like a Royals one.
and then Andrew Jones will be wearing a Braves hat. No
Yeah.
surprise.
Obviously, as he should.
Yeah.
Like Jeff Kent, I think when he got approved for the Hall of Fame, I think he said he was going to represent the Giants.
Well, he wanted to.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you
mean,
might as well.
he had his best year. He won the MVP in San Francisco.
Yeah, when people like say Jeff Kent, I'm like, oh my god, the legendary Giant.
Right.
Like people remember him as a Giant, not a Dodger. Maybe as a Met.
Well, no, I mean, he had his highs.
Like I remember
San
him,
Francisco.
like it's sad that I remember him second most as like a Dodger because that's where he went after the Giants, I believe.
I know he could have, and that was his last season was in 2009, with the Dodgers. And it's like, oh, he could have signed like a final 1-year deal in 2010. He could have won a ring with the Giants.
That's true.
But yeah,
that's
so-
Mark DeRosa's ring, baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Mark DeRosa. That was like I think that off like going into 2010, he was like the number 1 free agent.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, and he only played
What, like
not even 80 games with the
No.
Giants.
gets a de facto ring.
Yeah.
I think Benji contributed more, and he got traded
Oh.
mid-season.
100% Benji Molina contributed more. Anyways, we're kind of getting off topic, but yeah, we were talking about free agents.
Oh, speaking of New York,
Yeah.
Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger, yeah.
Uh,
Not a huge shocker.
yeah,
At least he didn't go back to the Dodgers.
or sign with the Mets.
Yeah.
But he was made for the Bronx.
Yeah, he and Judge. They're set.
5 years, $160 million. Opt out after years 2 and 3, but he's not gonna opt out.
Mm-mm.
His dad, Clay Bellinger, lifetime Yankee.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just too perfect for him. Like he probably is a Yankee for the rest of his career.
Yep.
And he's going to shore up, I believe, center field, so Judge doesn't have to luckily go back to center field because we all knew how great Judge in center was.
Oh yeah.
Thing is now, hopefully, Jason Dominguez or
The Martian.
I don't even know or they could call up Spencer Jones finally.
Oh yeah.
They're a super prospect. They wanted him up last season, but I don't know.
Brian Cashman.
Brian Cashman wanted
Cash
to be
Brian. That could
I
be
don't know,
somebody's name.
wants to manipulate a service time.
Yeah. But yeah, Cody Bellinger back to the Yankees. Did we mention Valdez?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Framber Valdez.
Gosh.
There were a few extensions. There's 2 more big extensions.
Oh,
The first one is J-Ram.
Jose Ramirez. Let's digress about our good buddy John Fisher
John Fisher,
spending some money.
extending another future face of the franchise to another team-friendly deal. Jacob Wilson,
Yeah.
a 7-year, $70 million extension.
Mm-hmm.
That includes an 8-year club option. So he will be an A for
He'll be playing in Vegas.
he will be an athletic at least into his 30s.
Yeah. Then you'd mentioned Nick Kurtz, I think,
Yes,
because
so
he's coming off Rookie of the Year,
hitting
but they're
almost
not-
40 home runs.
but they have not given him an extension.
yeah, he's the only one left.
Yeah.
'Cause
They gave
Rooker,
did they extend the Rooker Soderstrom? Did they
Soderstrom got extended. Butler got extended.
Lawrence Butler.
Yeah, I think Kurtz is the only big piece left.
Hmm.
They need to get a third baseman.
Yeah.
And they need to see what Denzel Clark can do. Obviously, he has potential for a platinum glove.
I mean, he played some serious
He's a
outfield.
crazy defender, but
Yeah.
if he can hit, then oh baby, the A's have something there.
But yeah, the A's made some moves. Don't forget that the A's traded for Jeff McNeil.
They did trade, but I don't know. He's more of like a stopgap,
I
just
know.
second baseman for now. I think they might be waiting for Leo DeVries.
Oh yeah, number 2 overall prospect.
They'll either slot him, I believe, either at
for
third.
Mason Miller.
Yeah, they'll either slot him at third or second. because obviously you have your shortstop of the future,
Mm-hmm.
but the number one prospect in your system, and like number 3 overall in baseball, yeah, that's gonna have to come up soon
Mm-hmm.
because I believe he's now.
Did speaking of the because Leo DeVries was involved in the Mason Miller trade. Is Mason Miller on Team USA for the WBC?
He is.
Okay. Yeah.
It's like him. There was I saw the roster. There's
I
like
know. I was looking at the roster too. I forget some of the other relief
Like,
pitchers.
the rotation is so stacked. There are starters who are going to be relievers, like
Mhm.
Nolan McLean from the Mets,
Yeah.
and Clay Holmes is going to come out of the bullpen too.
Mm-hmm.
I
The rotation's probably going to look like Skeens or Scooble, whichever order.
believe it was Skeens.
Webb
Skubal,
is going to be in there.
Webb was number 3.
I forget who else would be.
I think Michael Waka was number 5.
Michael Waka.
Yeah, Michael Waka.
He's still pitching.
Yeah. Like Kershaw is going to come out of the bullpen.
Oh, that's
here,
good. Oh,
too.
that's right. Kershaw's playing for Team
Kershaw.
USA. Michael Waka
And
gave
I think,
gave up the game-winning home run to Travis Ishikawa in the 2014 NLCS.
I know he's been in the league that long.
That's wild.
And then I think either it's one of those two, Seth Lugo or Michael King.
Oh, Michael King.
One of those two, I think, is in the rotation. I'd have to look at it again. But yeah, the WBC roster, I believe, goes. I already forgot who's at first base. I think it's
Goldschmidt.
Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt's on the bench, actually.
Oh.
I believe.
Pete Alonso?
Is Alonso playing?
No, Bryce Harper.
Harper.
Yeah.
It's going
he'll be
Harper, Gunnar Henderson at second,
Yeah.
Bobby at short.
Yeah.
Third base is
Not Arenado.
Arenado actually is playing for Team Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico?
Yep.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was kind of shook when I saw that. I was like, really?
Oh, wow.
I mean, Arenado. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Third base, I already forgot. But the outfield is Corbin Carroll in left, Byron Buxton in center, which I think is a little controversial
Yeah.
because PCA is on the bench.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And then obviously Judge in right field.
Yeah. And Will Smith
Will
will
Smith.
be the catcher.
Well, Cal Raleigh, I think.
Oh, Cal Raleigh? Yeah,
Cal
probably
Raleigh,
Cal
I think, will start behind the dish, but that's the best catching tandem by far.
Oh, come on, Will Smith. Both can hit tanks, but they're both really solid catchers.
Like, if Team USA, like, I said this in 2023, I'm like, this is the most stacked team I've ever seen. Like, this is like the dream team.
And I think Team USA, to no one's surprise, is the favorite.
Yeah, like they're actually taking the WBC more seriously.
I think people are saying the top two teams is either Team USA and either Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, and as we
It might be the
hinted,
Dominican
and as we
Republic.
hinted earlier, Puerto Rico might not even they
Yeah,
might pull out.
That's a crazy story.
Yeah, so players I think such as Lindor and
Javi
Baez, they have come out with grievances against Puerto Rico, I believe, over medical insurance for the WBC. Puerto Rico, I believe, is refusing to cover medical expenses for players who are playing for Team Puerto Rico in the WBC.
Okay.
Which is citing some obvious issues because I don't think the players want to pay out of their own pocket if they get hurt during the WBC.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, in Puerto Rico's defense is fair enough, but I think you should because the tournament only lasts like it's like a month.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be that long. And if these players get hurt, then that's they can pay for it. It's a dip in the bucket to like pay for like an ankle sprain.
Yeah, that's true.
So ultimately, I'm kind of siding with Puerto Rico.
Okay.
But if they have to pull out because of it, then that's honestly just ultimate pettiness.
Yeah.
And then you just showed me.
So we've been people have been wondering for Giants people. It's taken an abnormally long amount of time for the Giants to announce their full coaching staff under new manager Tony Vitello.
I think that's because they really don't want to mess this up.
They have just announced it. So there are some names that there are some names that we knew.
I can give you
I obviously don't know all these names. I know some of them.
I could give you like one.
Well, I think you and I both know who that one person is.
Ron Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Frank Anderson is going to be the director of Major League Pitching. The new third base coach is going to be Hector Borg.
Nope.
Jesse Chavez
Jesse Chavez.
is going to be the bullpen coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Justin McCage is going to be the pitching coach. I think it's Hunter Menz or Hunter Menza from the Blue Jays.
Oh yeah, I've heard. Oh yeah.
That made a little bit of noise.
The
'Cause
guy
the Blue
who-
Jays had one of the best offenses.
But he's the hitting coach.
Yeah, he's going to be the hitting coach.
How did we pick him up?
I don't know. New first base coach is going to be Shane Robinson.
No.
Jace Tingler,
Oh.
former manager
Oh no.
of. He's going to be the bench coach.
Oh okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not gonna have much
No.
part to play. Okay,
yeah. Ron Washington is going to be an infield coach, so that's pretty neat.
Love that.
And then Christian Wonders is going to be an assistant pitching coach. So there's there's
Okay.
probably going to be those are the main people, but they finally announced it.
All right. I love Ron Washington as our infield coach.
Oh yeah, he
Like-
brings tons of experience.
Like, you see how well Atlanta's infield is,
Mm-hmm.
and Ron Washington single-handedly developed Dansby Swanson into a Gold Glove defender,
Yeah.
and Ozzy Albies as well, and Austin Riley, and Matt Olson, and
Mhm.
Freddie Freeman. Like, those are all Gold Glove winners, I believe.
Yep.
Maybe not Riley, but
They're all really good.
I
That's
love
for sure.
I love Ron Washington's like teaching ideology and stuff in terms of like infield play.
Mm-hmm.
And Jesse Chavez is kind of hilarious to me. I thought he was still playing actually.
I think he was. Gosh,
Was he in the league last year?
He had I think he was with.
was with Atlanta
Was it
or
Atlanta? I
something.
was thinking.
Had like
I mean,
3 different
gosh.
stints with Atlanta.
He's been in the. He has at least 18 years of experience.
yeah, like A's
Played at
legend
least.
Jesse Chavez.
Yeah, he's been all over. But yeah, they did just announce that.
Oh.
So speaking of the Giants,
Yep,
we mentioned
perfect
it earlier. Let's get into some of the moves that the Giants have made. Probably highlighted by two notable ones.
Yep.
I think off the bat. I mean, these are players that I think people know, right?
Yeah,
especially
they're like quality player,
Yeah.
everyday players.
So the first of the two that signed was Harrison Bader,
Harrison Bader from the Phillies.
your new center fielder for the Giants. Signed a 2-year, $20 million deal, I think, or 22, 21, 22.
Bader gets a $20.5 million
20.5.
guarantee with incentives to take it up to $21 million.
Okay,
So,
like if
he wins a gold
All-Star
or if he wins a Gold Glove.
yeah, but he's one of the better, I'd say one of the top outfielders.
Yeah, he's got great range, great
Defensively.
speed. Definitely steal bases when he gets on base.
And he had a resurgent career year at the plate last year.
yeah,
He started last season with the Twins and then got traded to Philly.
Yeah, Philly
so-
loved him.
The Phillies wanted him.
Yeah, Phillies wanted him back. I looked at all the comments, and
But
like
he
Phillies fans were like, "I hate the Giants again."
Yeah, but he got hurt in the playoffs.
Yeah,
And
it's not like they were gonna win with him.
yeah, so so that was nice to see. They bring in a good sure defender in center field,
Yep,
which playing at Oracle Park, you need to have a good center fielder.
yep, and that put
Jung Hoo Lee is
Yep,
going
that
to slide
did-
to right field. And
that
he has,
confirmed my suspicions.
he said he has no issues with that.
I mean, yeah, you can't back up his production. He
Can't
had.
be complaining.
It got me thinking when I was in the
He's
shower.
going to have to learn how to play balls off the wall.
Yeah, when I was in the shower this morning, I was thinking about it. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, okay, we have Bader now.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, you have to, because thinking of Lee's season, what's the most memorable thing Lee did in center field? It was
the catch he made between his
sliding in the
legs,
triples alley.
That was
A
ridiculous.
ball that should have been just caught normally.
Yeah.
Hits his palm, slides,
It-
and he somehow clamped it between his legs.
Yeah, and he hung on. That was pretty crazy.
I'm like, cool catch, yeah, but it probably should have just been a normal catch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then Elliot Ramos will be sticking out in left field, but just those are with with the potential. I still think that Ramos has lots of potential. He's still younger, right?
Yeah, I think Ramos is going to be an all-star again.
Well, he could if he plays better outfield, which he had some. He's had some. It's obvious that he has had some outfield struggles.
I did make the hot take that he'll win a Gold
You
Glove.
did make that hot take.
I did
remember.
take that hot take.
But then with Harrison Bader and Jung Hoo Lee, hey, that's I'm not complaining about that outfield.
No, absolutely not.
Three experienced players.
He gives me Gregor Blanco vibes.
Who,
'Cause-
Ramos?
Bader.
Oh, Bader?
Yeah, Bader. Because like think about it, really fast, gets you like a 240 average at the plate. Can
Mhm.
maybe knock like double-digit home runs in a career season,
Yeah.
and can steal bases.
Mm-hmm.
That's all, and can drop bunts.
Yep.
Gregor Blanco.
Yeah, that was Gregor Blanco.
And then I think Posey signed what he thinks is his Scudero.
Oh, yeah, a good transition. Luis Arias signed a 1 year, I think $12 million deal. I think it's a great signing. I mean, he won 3 consecutive batting titles. That was, but that was, like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, he robbed Aaron Judge of the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Which I thought was hilarious.
And he doesn't strike out.
No.
He's one of the best contact hitters. I think then this is where a lot of people, in my opinion, might be going a little bit wrong. I've been hearing lots of people complaining about it, like because on one side you have people, are happy because Luis Arias is one of the better hitters, but then obviously you have to think about his defense, and
yeah,
he's not. I don't think he's the greatest defensive player.
he hasn't played second base, I think, since he was on the Marlins, which was over 2 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, because the Padres platooned him at first base.
That's right. And he was the DH, but obviously, DH is going to be shared between Devers and Eldridge this year.
Yeah.
But I think it's a great move because he can be part of this resurgent Giants offense where the Giants can finally put themselves back into like top 10, heck, maybe even top 5 in total offense.
Yeah.
Because since really for a long time, the Giants have had not a good offense.
No, it's like not it's not that it's like bad. It's just so
Frustrating.
anti-clutch. Like now when I think about it, I'm like, okay,
and look,
runner in scoring position with like less than 2 outs.
I don't think we're saying that they don't have clutch moments. We can attest to that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But
the consistency of it.
Exactly.
Like you're a major league ball player getting paid millions of dollars. The least you can do is at least put the friggin' ball in play.
Right. Like the first scenario that comes to mind is like, the Giants are playing at home, bottom of the 4th, and Jung Hoo Lee hits a leadoff double, right?
Yeah, like
no
second
outs.
and third.
The next hitter, the worst case scenario is, you sacrifice yourself to move the runner over.
Yeah, so you have a runner at third, one out.
You have to do that every time. Statistically speaking, if the Giants were able to consistently have offense that produces like that, then their numbers would just rise.
They would probably be in the playoffs.
Probably. I mean, we know it. It only takes 84 to 85 wins to get into the playoffs.
Hell, even win a division sometimes.
Well, maybe not with the Dodgers.
Oh, true.
But I mean, in terms of looking at the Giants lineup, you look at their lineup now. You got Bader, Ramos, Lee, Devers, Arias. Mix in Eldridge in there, Patrick Bailey, Matt Chapman. I mean, those are some names.
Yeah, surely guys who can at least put the ball in play
Yeah.
instead of like striking out, popping out. Like there was just so much striking out with like runners in scoring position.
A lot of striking out.
You could probably look that up. They were probably like bottom 5 in terms of like runners in scoring
And
position.
you know what? There were also some instances last year where, heck, when they were even on the bases and they were putting themselves in those good positions, right, to move men up the bases or to score runs, and they just make stupid bonehead mistakes on the bases,
just
like getting picked off,
so frustrating.
not paying attention. Like
one of the worst base running teams in baseball.
Have you forgotten that there's a rule called the infield fly rule? Things like that. So, but on its face, this potential Giants lineup, it looks like a pretty good lineup.
Yeah, it's good on paper offensively. You just have the question marks defensively,
Yeah.
at least in the infield, the right side of the infield. specifically at first and second.
Mm-hmm.
Like short, yeah, Adames is solid. Chapman, no question there.
Mm-hmm.
Center field now, good. Right field, maybe should be good.
Quick hot take. Since since the Giants have added a couple more guys, I'm not saying that both of the new guys could be part of this group, but what I was going to say was, for my quick hot take here, the Giants could have possibly 4 to even 5 All-Stars this year.
That is a bold take.
Like,
yes.
Logan Webb, Matt Chapman,
Robbie Ray.
Robbie Ray potentially,
Maybe
Devers,
maybe a bullpen arm if,
or bullpen arm.
if
I
they
mean,
revive themselves.
that
That bullpen. That bullpen.
That's the one thing that the Giants they have like a week and a half. But if they could bring in like 1 or 2 more bullpen arms.
I've said that, like, even for spring training invites like Joey Lucchesi or Matt Gage,
Yeah.
like those worked out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
Like Lucchesi's gone, but Matt Gage I think is still around.
Yeah, he was he's so relevant. He spoke at one of the Fan Fest events.
Yeah, like he's cool. He was decent.
Yeah.
Like you need more like veteran arms instead of trying to build from within sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what worked out so well for the Dynasty Giants. Like you bring in pitchers like Javi Lopez and Jeremy Affeldt for a Castillo, Romo kind of pitchers, and it just worked out so well.
It worked.
Like you need that veteran presence in the bullpen. Like you need someone to help Birdsong learn how to locate.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so Giants, probably looking at their roster right now, I'd say it's mostly what it's going to be for the season. Who knows? Maybe they'll bring in 1 or 2 more arms.
Yeah, I still think maybe that would spell the end for either Schmidt or Matos.
I think definitely Matos.
Matos has to be on the way out.
Oh,
did we?
The Giants could try and get somebody for him.
I don't know if we covered this last episode, but old Giants legend / former super prospect Marco Luciano, he got waived by the Pirates, I think, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and then the Orioles picked him up, and the Orioles waived him. And then correct me if I'm wrong, did the Yankees pick him up? I think the Yankees picked him up.
Yankees, yeah, that might be. Hopefully we don't rue that day. It's unfortunate.
Another Zach Wheeler.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but
you feel bad for the guy. But I mean, come on, the Yankees also have a great farm system, so
yeah,
he would have to compete.
I mean, it's probably not going to be hard to compete with Volpe.
Well, yeah, who knows?
I think if this is like a make or break year for Anthony Volpe.
Really?
I don't think the fans can handle another year of what he did.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna want his head on a spike.
Yankees fans have the shortest fuses out of any fans.
Yankees fans are toxic? What? No.
Hot take, all New York sports fans.
Ooh. Well, that's a good one to talk about the Mets real quick.
Oh yeah, the Mets.
We have a few trades that we haven't covered yet.
Oh yeah.
The first one being Luis Robert Jr. is free from the shackles of the White Sox.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Traded for Acuna's little brother. So that's a good return for both sides. They have the White Sox have an infielder.
Yeah.
Probably their second baseman. I don't know. Acuna's surprisingly tall for an infielder.
Speaking of the White Sox, they brought in a guy that Giants people will finally remember, Mr. Jordan Hicks.
Yes, the Boston is salary dumping, so they dump off their bad contracts onto the White Sox.
Hey, all the credit to the Giants. It's making their move for Devers, it's looking even better and better every day.
Only one trade piece of that trade is left on the Red Sox.
Kyle Harrison.
And
he's stuck in their pitching.
Yep.
So that's pretty crazy.
Speaking of pitching, the Mets acquired Freddie Peralta.
Oh yeah, that was
Brewers'
pretty big.
ace.
That was a pretty big move.
And they got a
couple good players.
They got Tobias Myers in the trade too.
And they got Jet Williams.
And I think the Mets they got their third ranked prospect Jet Williams and their fifth ranked prospect Brandon Sproat.
Brandon Sproat.
Sprout.
Like a moat.
Who made his debut last year, so he will be probably on the Brewers rotation, and knowing the Brewers, he will turn into a Corbin Burns level kind of pitcher.
Yeah, maybe.
Can't wait.
Maybe.
Love the Brewers being cheap.
Yeah.
But it works, so I don't understand anymore.
That's pretty interesting.
Another big trade was Brendan Donovan.
Oh, yeah.
I think this happened on Monday or Sunday.
Yeah, it was in this week
Brendan Donovan, second baseman for the Cardinals.
to the Mariners.
Yep, which I think is a great trade.
Yeah.
Losing Jorge Polanco, you slot in for better offense, better defense, maybe.
Maybe slightly.
Yeah, Donovan's not really a.
Not as good as Nico Horner. Like if the Giants were going to trade somebody, which probably would have involved Eldridge, that would have been like a Nico Horner kind of trade.
Yeah, but the Cardinals, they get a very intriguing prospect. They get the switch pitching Angelo Shigenti.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, the switch pitcher.
And I remember watching him out of, where did he pitch? Arkansas?
Yeah, I think I remember when he was in college.
Yeah, he got drafted only last year.
Mm-hmm.
And in a three-way trade, actually, the Rays acquire Mariners player Ben Williamson, who I thought maybe could be decent. Also a utility guy.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of trades, that's the last of the. Oh, actually, no, there was a decent one yesterday.
Yeah.
The Diamondbacks traded one of their everyday players, Blaze Alexander, to Baltimore for Cade Stroud.
Yeah.
And other prospects. And Diamondbacks fans are not happy because they wanted to ship off Jordan Lawler.
Ah, very interesting. Yeah, we're currently right now as we speak live in Italy is the opening ceremonies at the Winter Olympics. But yeah, I'm watching it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, those were a lot of young prospects, right? Which I want to kind of get into this just for a quick second. But last 2 years, this year and last year, the Giants signed respectively the number 1 overall ranked international prospect,
Luis Hernandez.
Luis Hernandez was this year, but the guy that I want to quickly touch on is Joshua Gonzalez from last year.
Yes.
I think he's going to be representing the Giants in the spring breakout game this year.
We have a few actually who got invited.
I mean, I think after Bryce Eldridge, he could this kid Gonzalez could propel himself to be not just the number one prospect in the Giants system. Heck, maybe even like top 15 or top 10 prospect in all of baseball.
Yeah, he could try. Like, obviously,
he's still really young, right?
Yeah,
he would play for at least a few years. But
obviously, right now we have Eldridge at number 1. I think he's number 25 ranked overall.
Mm.
He's, I think, there was somebody else I think on the Giants who made the top 100. I forget who though.
It wasn't Whisenhunt, was it?
No.
Was it Gavin Keelan, the guy they drafted last year?
Maybe. I think it was either that or Gonzalez, like you said.
Oh, and don't forget the Giants have a lottery pick this year.
We do. We also have Bo Davidson.
Oh yeah,
finally starting to come around. Parks Harbor developing.
Yeah.
And then the pitching, you got Trevor McDonald, Trent Harris.
Yeah, Trent Harris. That was another name I saw.
I'm kind of hoping Trent Harris gets a spring training invite because. Wait, did I say Trent Harris?
Yeah, Trent Harris.
I hope Trevor McDonald gets a spring training invite.
Well, he's on the 40 man.
Okay, because I really liked what I saw out of him as a starter. It's just a shame that he can't get a starting spot now.
Yeah,
but in the bullpen, hopefully he'll be good.
Yeah, next Wednesday, pitchers and catchers report.
I thought it was the 15th.
Was it the 15th?
I'm pretty sure it's the 15th. It's the Monday after the Super Bowl. Oh my God, we didn't even talk about the Super Bowl.
Well, I was thinking we'd end with that.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about the Super Bowl.
So Super Bowl.
It's just a game.
Yeah, it's ending up how we expected.
Just a game.
I think I think we said Patriots versus Seahawks.
Did we?
I think we did. Yeah.
All
right. I think we thought the Seahawks were going to annihilate the Rams, but they made it close. It was a good game.
Okay. Game pick. Final score. Go.
Seahawks 30-17.
I've got Seahawks 24-21.
Oh, ain't that convenient. Wait, what was the score of their choke game? It was like what, 28-24?
What, the NFC title game?
No. The game that the Seahawks blew against Patriots.
Oh.
Yeah, it was like 28-24.
Were the Seahawks like up big in that game? It wasn't like the Falcons game?
No, they didn't choke. They just
Oh,
passed,
I mean, I
they just
don't
passed the
remember. I just
ball.
remember
They just passed the ball in the 1 yard
it
line.
was Super Bowl
49.
Super Bowl 48 that they beat
The Broncos.
the Broncos like 42-3.
Oh yeah, that was a really boring one.
Yeah.
That was where like Ernest Jones got the Super Bowl
Yeah.
MVP because Russell Wilson literally had to do nothing.
Yeah.
The Legion of Boom.
Legion of Boom. I mean, I think this is Levi Stadium hosted Super Bowl 50. I remember that was a huge deal. A quick story on Super Bowl Sunday, when it was Super Bowl 50 for the first time in Santa Clara. My dad and I had just finished skiing for the day up in Tahoe, and we were on our way back home, and we stopped at a small taqueria in Davis, and the game had just started when we got there, and so it was on in Spanish, and it was kind of funny. But I remember that was, I think, of all the Super Bowls that I've watched, like in all of the halftime performances, that one might have been my favorite because it was Coldplay, Bruno Mars, and Beyonce.
Okay.
And then in the end, they were all like singing together. But they each had their own small sets.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know about you, but I kind of like Coldplay. They're a good band.
Wow. I know this is like the most controversial halftime show that's coming up on Sunday.
Controversial is an interesting word.
Okay.
I mean, yes, it is. Yes,
it
is controversial. It's also one of the most anticipated.
Dude, I don't know about you. I'm excited. I'm ready to see Bad Bunny.
Yeah, who is he going to bring out?
Now
it's a thing that whoever's like headlining the halftime show, they
have to have surprise guests.
There's going to be like some surprise guests because last year, in New Orleans at the Superdome, I mean Kendrick Lamar didn't have like a dedicated. I mean SZA was there.
He brought out Samuel
Jackson was narrating it. Yeah,
I thought that was funny.
Samuel Jackson was like in an Uncle Sam costume.
Yeah, it was a good representation of like New Orleans too.
Yeah.
I think Bad Bunny. I think what I said is because he has a song with.
I'm hearing Cardi B.
No, she just had a kid though.
Yeah, but she just performed on SNL like last weekend.
Yeah, I guess I was thinking Daddy Yankee.
Daddy Yankee, that'd be interesting.
Or Luis Fonsi.
Yeah, maybe one of those other Latin artists.
I don't really know anyone else. I don't know a ton of people that he's collabed with. I think he's collabed with. He did a song with Post Malone, didn't he?
Maybe. I mean, I don't really listen to his music.
I don't think Post Malone would show up though.
Currently, he definitely is one of the. I mean, he's one of the most popular artists in the whole world. So
one album of the year at the Grammys.
I know. So
deserved. Well deserved. He is shaking up an entire culture of music.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love to see it.
It's a big deal.
It's like I want to learn. Like I've been trying to learn Spanish for like the past few months now. Like I just need to listen to his music.
Yeah.
And there's this like hilarious trope about his music. It's like, oh yeah, you dance to it, but then you actually listen to the lyrics. Oh, they're depressing. It's very depressing.
Yeah.
Like I think his most popular song, like was it like DMNT?
Yeah, it's
about like
it's like Debí tomar tus fotos. Na, na,
it's like I should have taken more photos
or something like that. That's, yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, well that was his new album, but that was the top single from it. But yeah, it'll be neat. I've seen some of these clips where I think yesterday they were doing a rehearsal for the halftime show, and people were taking videos of the big giant fireworks displays, and it looks pretty insane.
Yeah. I think
So
if
the NBC broadcast is going to be having like these cool aerial shots, I think it's going to be pretty neat.
I think it's going to be a very cool halftime show.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know. Usually they have. Obviously, somebody famous will sing the national anthem. They always have somebody famous to flip the coin.
What if they have Do you think they might just have Billie Joe Armstrong sing the national anthem along with the opening?
Green Day played at the opening ceremonies on Monday.
Yeah. Do you think they might just bring him back, or do you think they might try to appease every side of the California and bring out like Metallica for the national anthem?
Oh, Metallica would be cool.
I also heard like Miley Cyrus. I'm like, she's not from Cali.
No. But this is Bay Area, not LA.
Yeah, I'm like, this is
here we go.
Malibu.
Charlie Puth is going to be singing the national anthem.
Oh my god, I love that.
Well, that's what I'm seeing.
Oh yeah, wait, no, he announced that. I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
I literally saw he announced that. I'm like, wait, I knew that. You know what? Charlie Puth I didn't even know was he a Cali guy?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'm looking this up.
No,
Hold on,
we're
keep
just
talking. I'm gonna look this up.
yeah. I'm trying to see because I know in the past, like when the Super Bowl was when it was in Houston for Super Bowl 51 or 52, it was Patriots Falcons. George H.W. Bush flipped the coin.
Oh yeah.
It'll be someone probably notable.
Dang, the dude is 34 now. That's crazy.
Who? Charlie Puth?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
I remember when he came out with like those really popular songs, that really popular album like a decade ago now.
A decade ago.
He was born in New Jersey?
Oh yeah, there you go. He's just a famous guy.
What the heck? Okay.
Well, there we go. We got the Super Bowl Sunday, and then baseball.
Baseball, like nothing is making me more excited. Like I have baseball tryouts in a month too for my men's league.
Cool.
I'm getting so excited. I'm like, oh my God, I get to play baseball again and I get to watch baseball at the same time. Like,
There you go. Enjoy it while it lasts.
like I'm
Kyle.
getting psyched up.
Enjoy it while it lasts. Well, we'll see how the Super Bowl plays out, and before you know it, there will be action in spring training.
Oh wait.
Oh.
The NFL awards.
Oh yeah, we
Got to give love to our boy,
Christian McCaffrey.
Offensive Player of the Year.
And shout out, long overdue, Roger Craig finally got in the Hall of Fame.
That too. Yeah.
Long overdue. He was the first Christian McCaffrey. He was the first player to
He
have
was.
1,000 receiving and 1,000 rushing yards in a season. But yeah, Christian McCaffrey, comeback player of the year.
Tedero McMillan Offensive Rookie of the Year, which was
Matthew Stafford MVP.
Yeah, that's gonna be talked about for a while.
No.
Everyone's saying like,
Well,
Drake May was robbed. Drake May was not robbed. Drake May was robbed.
Only Patriots fans are going to say that.
You could have gone back and forth
And then, big shocker, Myles Garrett, defensive player of the year.
easily. He could have maybe made a case for MVP too.
Well, broke the single season sack record, but
Exactly. Like you had T.J. Watt breaking or J.J. Watt. Jesus. You had J.J. Watt breaking sack records and stuff, and he won like 2 MVPs.
and then
because
T.J.
of that.
Watt broke his record, and then Myles Garrett broke T.J. Watt's record.
Like you might as well give him an MVP at that point, right? Like Myles Garrett is probably the best football player overall right now,
Yeah, he's pretty good.
and he's in his prime still, which is crazy.
He's
Like, he
pretty
could,
good,
He could break his own record next year.
potentially.
Yeah, and hopefully the Browns are maybe better next year, but I don't know. I want nothing.
You care about the Browns?
No, I was about to say I don't care.
I don't
if the
care about
Browns
the
are
Browns.
good. They should have traded Garrett, if you ask me.
Stick
but-
with Shadur Sanders. See how he does.
God, I hope he fails. Sorry, did I say that out loud? My bad.
There you go. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens in the Super Bowl, and then baseball's back.
Baseball will be back. We'll finally be a real baseball podcast.
All right,
We're coming for you, John Boy Media.
John Boy. Yeah, we're the next John Boy Media.
Oh yeah,
All right. We'll see you guys on the next one.
West Coast edition.